Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I give messages through songs. Oh my god. Sorry. So I have one earbud in and one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot. Don't mind me. Show my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's a random store. I'm gonna start this over while I talk. It has a long intro. Show my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random because eBay is a random place. I'm closed for personal readings. I just have a yes or no tarot reading for $5 on wtfLisa Etsy, and a little bit of merch there. Links in the description. I have Limp Bizkit. Take a look around. And I started laughing when I was trying to do my intro because I have Limp Bizkit, and my mind was thinking about 800 different things. Every time, like, since Limp Bizkit came out in the late 90s, whenever anyone wears a red hat, I would automatically in my head call them Limp Bizkit because Fred Durst used to wear a red, backwards red hat. And now MAGAs wear red hats. And so it's hard for me. Like, I still call them Limp Bizkit in my head no matter who's wearing a red hat. Any kind of red hat, too. It doesn't matter. Limp Bizkit or Ronald McDonald, which he has red hair, not a hat. I don't know why. But they're either Limp Bizkit or Ronald McDonald. But then MAGAs come with red hats. And I'm like, how do I... MAGA Biscuit? That doesn't make sense. So then I thought about that, and it's stupid. And then I started remembering an old SNL skit with Bill Hader as Stefan on Weekend Update. And he said something about kids with biscuit knees or something. And I'm like, biscuit knees? And so then I went from Limp Bizkit, MAGA Biscuit to biscuit knees while doing my intro. And I'm like, what the hell? But red hat is really what stuck out more. It's all the world's even seen lately. I'm gonna start it over. I talked a lot. I have Limp Bizkit, Take a Look Around. It's from Mission Impossible 2. So this is like from 2000, I believe. It's funny. I saw this movie in the theater. Don't really remember it much. But one of the people I watched it with came separately on his motorcycle. And he was riding behind us in the car. And I'm like, my ex-husband and I are talking. I'm like, you know, he totally has the Mission Impossible theme in his head right now as he's riding his motorcycle. And we were laughing, but I'm like, I know he is, because that's what I would do too. I'd be riding my bike like, hell yeah. Anyway, I do see an energy. This red hat is a big deal, but I don't necessarily think this has to do with MAGA or anything political. I was just pointing out different red hats, you know, that people wear. So before anyone gets all like crazy about politics, no, this is more just red hat, things associated with red hats. Weird energy. Who's gotta cry? Do we always gotta live inside a lie? Life's just a blast. It's moving really fast. Better stay on top or life will kick you in the ass. Maybe someone who wears a red hat is gonna have a very bad day. I have been seeing this motorcycle accident for days. Maybe 5 of Wands. Maybe this is what I'm picking up now. 7 of Coins. I haven't wanted to read it because it does take me a minute to want to read accident and some of the readings that I do already. They're hard. But Hangman could be Pisces energy too, about to crash. But definitely, I get red hats and bicycle crashes. Not bicycle, motorcycle crashes. So I don't know if it's the rider who has a red hat, a red helmet. I don't know if it's another car, another person involved. They have a red hat. A witness has a red hat. There's something about a red hat. And now apparently a Limp Bizkit, because this sounds all terrible. Because hate is all the world's even seen lately. Now you want to hate me? Because hate is all the world has even seen lately. This is a crazy-ass energy. Who's getting on the bike wreck? Knight of Cups. Pisces energy. I got Hangman and Knight of Cups after. Does anybody really know the secret? I was going to pull some tea, but I just do see it's like cloudy conditions and like it's not raining, but the road's still wet. So I don't know if it just rained. Things are more slippery, so conditions aren't safe. Who knows what condition this driver is in, or the condition the driver, if there's another car involved, which I do see, like, there's a lot of cars on the road in chaos, and I feel like multiple cars end up being involved, but it's usually one that starts it, you know what I mean? One of them's impaired. But I just see a lot of chaos. Like, it's an accident, of course. Sun and Page of Cups. It is the Pisces on the bike at fault. And why you want to hate me? Now I know why you want to hate me. It is his fault. And Wheel of Fortune. Maybe dude's been a bad driver for a long time. So it's one of those things, like, it's a matter of time before this asshole causes a problem. And not only is he a bad driver, but he's impaired. And he causes the accident. Knight of Coins. His own accident. Huh. Something weird about insurance with this one. I almost feel like someone was counting on him being a shitty driver. Just almost waiting so they could collect insurance. Oh, I just heard shh, like a shush from Fred Durst. Maybe someone tampered with his bike on top of the rainy conditions. Maybe encouraged him to go drive in the bad conditions, knowing he's a shitty driver, impaired, and then tampered with his bike. Seven of Cups. There's multiple factors competing to this person's crash, but at the end of the day, even without the bike being tampered with, they're a shitty driver who's slightly impaired. I don't feel like they're fully intoxicated, but like they're still impaired enough where they shouldn't be driving. And Devil, and it's not going to end well for them. Although it feels like there could be a Capricorn energy. Maybe it's just that thing where it's like the angel and devil on your shoulder, right? And he listened to the devil on his shoulder. No, it's a good idea that I go ride this bike right now. Causes a crash. And then boom, it's over. I do feel like this is somebody's karmic masculine, divine feminine. So I'll pull cards in a minute. Maybe try to see who you are, get some clues. Anyway, I'm going to pull some T cards on this Pisces, red hat ass motherfucker. Limp Bizkit, if you know what I mean. Maybe this guy is around that age where... I don't know, maybe he's middle-aged and he just never grew out of that high school mentality. With this red hat Limp Bizkit vibe. Dude thinks he's Fred Durst, but it's like, dude, it's 2025. Okay. Hiding tears. It is a sad man, but maybe some of you, when you get the news, it's like, not like you're hiding tears. It's just like you're sad, but you're not surprised. That's another weird energy. Money on their mind. And I also do believe someone tampered with the bike and maybe encouraged him. I have Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. So it could be his karmic family encouraged him to drive in the bad weather with his bad driving and slightly impaired, knowing he's a mess. I mean, they can't count on an accident. They can just kind of plant the seed and hope it happens. Same vibe as I do feel like his motorcycle was tampered with in some way. Someone wants insurance money on this man. And they want it to look like an accident. But I feel like they're scared. Bully. I don't feel like, I mean, obviously, bully energy would be whoever would tamper with someone's bike. That's not great. But what I think they're afraid of is the insurance investigators. If they're able, because I don't know how this works, but if they are able to determine the bike was tampered with in the first place, then they're going to be looking at people close to the person who owns the bike. So I feel like this person, whoever's tampered with the bike and also encouraged this man, which, I mean, they're not going to get caught for encouraging him. But the tampering with the bike is physical evidence. And I feel like they're just going to be sweating bullets and piss and blood until the investigation's cleared. Boppa mow mow, giddy up, boppa mow mow, hi ho silver, away. I have Elvira, Oak Ridge Boys. This song is amazing. It's so much fun to sing. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. A mean bitch did this, of course. So there's no other kind who would ever tamper with people's motorcycles and encourage them to do things they shouldn't do. And again, whether it's a person or not, maybe it's a Jezebel spirit vibe. That energy has been coming up a lot the last couple days. Angel on one shoulder, devil on the other. He listened to the devil on his shoulder. Or it really was a karmic woman whispering bullshit in his ear with this devil energy. Elvira, my heart is on fire for Elvira. Here's my favorite part. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I have to do this. Giddy up, boppa, boppa, meow, meow. Giddy up, boppa, boppa, meow, meow. It's like the greatest lyrics ever written. Why? Because they're so fun to sing. Elvira. Sorry, I get into this song. Head in the clouds. This person is a dingleberry anyway. Listening to the wrong people. Maybe this person just like butters him. Oh, you're so handsome. Why don't you go drive drunk? And he's like, okay. It's very stupid. Jezebel Ahab vibes, right? Hi ho silver. Anyway, if you're not familiar, they're from the Bible. So it's not from Jezebel and Ahab aren't from a reality show or movie or anything. She was this like total spoiled brat, bitch, whore, queen who was like, oh my god, let's kill people and do whatever we want, be horrible. And he's like, okay, and he enabled it. And I just heard a story recently I'd forgotten about. I forgot his neighbor's name. It was like Namath or something. He had a pretty sweet, nice piece of property. He wanted next to Ahab, and he wanted to keep it in his family, pass it on to his kids. And Ahab's like, no, I want a garden. I'm going to buy your place. And he's like, no, thanks, man. It's for my kids. So Jezebel's like, hey, let's throw a banquet in honor of Namath. When he's here, we get him killed. So once they got there and they're honoring him, all of a sudden they got these people to make up a bunch of lies and bullshit about the dude. And then they stoned him to death and took his property. Spill the wine, Eric Burdon and War. The song is awesome. And this is that vibe, this Ahab Jezebel dynamic in a Pisces male. So whether it's an actual person whispering these things, or it's just he's got the Jezebel spirit up in him, so that's what he's listening to over what makes sense. Now, the tampering with the bike is someone else, but you can't come with me. This is the end for this one. This Jezebel spirit type of energy is through with him. We're not right for each other. Maybe he's burnt out. Usually once they get to a point where they're too diseased, too old, the drug habit is too much, I fantasize about you, then they will dump whatever bodies they possess. I do wish you will. This guy is too used up, too gross, and not useful anymore. So, the tall green grass. I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face. Well, it's a cloudy day when you go Pisces male. This is not great. Mr. Olympus with the Jezebel spirit. Ahab hitting the slab. I don't like any of this. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie. That's what he says in the song. Let's get some true crime cards. Usually when people have Jezebel spirit, they are out committing crimes. Sometimes the energy isn't necessarily physical crime, sometimes it's spiritual crime. Let's get some vibes here. Plus, we got the idea of someone tampering with us by counting on insurance money. That's the other energy behind. And a divine feminine who got screwed over by this guy who's about to get some news. He's gone. Hidden. Right now, I don't know if it hasn't happened yet, but it will happen soon. The hidden energy is who tampered with the bike, who physically did it. Naked to the world. In front of every kind of girl. That's what he says in this song. So maybe this guy does some weird shit online, porn or something. Could be a dumpster dick who bangs anything. That's what Jezebel's done with him, because the disease is the energy now. He's too much. Usually when people sleep with too many people, the Jezebel spirits dump them after it. Crime of passion, although this really isn't. I have couple. To me, it's Ahab Jezebel vibes. Pisces male. Spill the wine, take that pearl. Spill the wine. He listened to the angel and the devil, or the angel and the devil on his shoulder were telling him things. He listened to the devil instead. Listened to the Jezebel spirit and trapped, and now he can't get out of it. This is fate unraveling, and it's going to unravel. Bike accident, motorcycle accident. Am I going crazy? Is it just a dream? This could be him laying there, on the pavement, like, am I crazy? Is this a dream? I know I'm lying in a field of grass somewhere, so it's all in my head. That's what he's saying in the song. I don't know. It's like in As I Lay Dying. I hate this energy. I'm going to get out of it soon because it's horrible. But Page of Coins, someone is going to, Hierophant, going to collect on this man passing. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This could be your karmic masculine. Their Jezebel spirit is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. So Earth sign femme, if you have a Pisces, you could be a Taurus too with that Hierophant. Taurus, divine femme, you're not going to collect, but I feel like, In her hand was a bottle of wine. In the other, a glass. You're definitely gonna rest a little easier knowing that this person can't torment you anymore. Same vibe, though. That Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag might go ahead and who is that? Because Fool, that's the Jezebel spirit in the person. So his karmic feminine is a fire sign. But at the end of the day, even with her there physically whispering the shit in his ear, he still has the Jezebel spirit in his body. This Ahab, Three of Wands, convincing him that that other karmic femme is correct, and it's gonna be to his own end. I see Agent of Satan vibes sent in to destroy the Pisces male, Two of Coins. So Divine Femme, Taurus Femme, if this resonates for you. And the Pisces man is your karmic masculine, not your divine masculine, your karmic. This person who caused you a lot of problems. At the end of the day, you were not the target, he was. Three of Cups. This person was a cheater, Ace of Swords, a fucking weirdo, and Judgment. At the end of the day, he was the target, not you. Lucky Star. I have Queen of Swords and Strength energy. This is the one who for you, this was probably a catalyst who triggered your awakening. That's all he was there for. His entire purpose was to trigger your awakening, and then go be taken care of after. Why? Because an NPC with no purpose gets deleted is the other thing I heard. So whether you're, the Jezebel spirit, Ahab vibe, but also his purpose was fulfilled, so he's done. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, the Agent, Six of Swords, the Leo, Aries, Sag energy accomplished their mission too. Six of Cups, they came into he was the target. Lover's energy, once he awakened you, then there's no purpose in him being around. So 10 of Wands, the other agent was brought into dispatch. There's a lot of weird ass energy up in here. Either way, Pisces male with the limp bizkit is no more.